The three statements for this video are: water is life and clean water means health. The next one: without regard to whether some place is wealthy or poor, everybody should have the chance at clean air and clean water. And the third one is: when the well is dry, we will know the worth of water. Well, the first one, water is life and clean water means health. It makes me think that first, water is important to human beings because our body needs to be having access to clean water will guarantee good health. There are a lot of countries that have this issue with water, and they have access to it, but it is not clean. By having people consuming dirty or contaminated water, the only thing left to expect is people showing signs of different diseases, and their health will only deteriorate. It is extremely bad for our body to drink or consume contaminated water, but there are times that it is the only option left for some people. In cases like this, they will even think about it because without water, surviving is not an option. The next one is: without regard to whether some place is wealthy or poor, everybody should have the chance of clean air and clean water. This quote makes me think about how poor and rich people's lives are different. Rich people have it easy when it comes to have access to these things. They have it without even asking for it, while in poor places, having access to clean air and water can be considered a privilege. In order to have it, people sometimes have to fight for it, and when having access to these things should be considered as a human right, and no matter whether the place is poor or wealthy, or if the people living there are poor, um, it shouldn't even be denied to anyone. It's something that we shouldn't be someone um, denied of. Um, Everybody should have the chance to enjoy these things, and the situation of the country or the city shouldn't be a factor to have access to it. The next quote is: when the well is dry, we will know the worth of water. It makes reference that once we have no water left, or if we are in a situation in which we are running out of water, that's when we are going to start appreciating it as what it really is, one of the most important factors in our lives. Um, an example that has been in the news a lot lately is Mexico. This country is going through the most intense drought in decades. This country's reservoirs are drying up so quick that people are starting to finally pay enough attention to their actions. This is when this quote takes on full attention. Once we realize that what's important is gone or almost gone, we know the worth of it. These three different statements have something in common, which is the true value of having clean water. We should take care of our daily actions and start to change our bad habits when it comes to wasting water. If we have the privilege of having access to the essential liquid, we should appreciate it because there are people out there wishing to have it. It is important not only for our bodies, but also to our countries, our economy, because if we start to do things without thinking about the consequences, in a future, our planet is going to dry up and there's gonna be no human being alive left in the world.